Okay, guys. Kind of breaking news. I'm coming to you here from Lone Star RV in Houston, Texas. I'm I am unloaded. They're checking them in. You can see my face is red because it is hot. I'm sweaty. It is hot down here. I tried to sleep with the truck off last night and the windows down, but man, it just got so hot I had to start it and turn the AC on. So, okay, but like I said, got a little bit of breaking news here. I don't know how much truth to it, but checked in here, took my paperwork in, and this lady, the reception lady, was like, we've got 10 more units coming. She's like, these 2 are for the show. We've got 10 more coming. So, like, okay, cool. I was like, man, I might have to try to grab a few more of those. She's like, yeah, you better. She's like, because we're trying to get all these show units down here before the manufacturers shut down for 6 weeks. And I was like, the manufacturers? She's like, yeah. I was like, I didn't know nothing about it. And she's like, well, I didn't either until we were checking on these show units, and they said they were trying to get them to us before they shut down. So, anybody else heard that? I know they normally shut down around Christmas and all that, but I hadn't heard that they had shut down. But the way she's talking, they were fixing to shut down for 6 weeks. Not sure when. She didn't know exactly when either. But yeah. So it's an industry that's already crippled with the amount of drivers to the amount of RVs to be pulled. Driveway seems like they've been doing pretty good and staying busy, but towaway they took a hit. A lot of drivers have de-leased, left, and moved on to other jobs and other things to make ends meet for their families, and sometimes that's what you got to do. It just really stinks, if you're into a truck payment, and you're having to go to a job that's hard to sustain that truck payment, and there's an influx of stuff for sale right now, so you may not get what you normally would have gotten out of your truck. But you got to do what you got to do for your family and things. Luckily, I've been pretty blessed and been able to stay busy, hauling cars and bigger trucks and stuff. We leave here, we're heading about an hour south down to Freeport, Texas, picking up a couple ProMaster vans that are going back to Knoxville, which is right there near my house. So, taking those back, and then do a little maintenance on the truck. So we'll be off for a couple days. Didn't get to do the stuff I wanted to do while we were home for Christmas because we went to New York. Follow me on Instagram, you've seen some of that. We went to New York City leading up to Christmas, and then the day we got back, the temperatures dropped at home, with the wind chill. They were like -14, and frankly, I just wasn't getting out there and doing anything in that cold weather, because I would either not do it right or do it crappy, or something would happen. So I just chose not to do it. But we get home. We're gonna be home for New Year's. We're gonna take a few days off, do some of the maintenance stuff that we need to do then, and moving my units. I don't know if they're moving them to do a better inspection, because they were out here with a battery pack trying to do it, and I don't know how well that was working for him, because I've never seen him open the slide or nothing. So he's pulling it around, but I'll stay here for a little bit, and then I'll go in and get my paperwork done, because like I said, I just got to go an hour south to pick up those vans. It's through this e-car company, and they've got their own app, and you have to do all this stuff, or they charge you like a $750 fine, or they deduct $250 if you don't do it. And I really hate hauling for people like that. I mean, like, just let me take the pictures, submit everything through my app, do my BOL stuff, and be done with it. I mean, I hate having to go through and do all their apps and all that stuff they want done. It really irks me. I don't know why, but it does. So, because then I still have to do all my stuff. There's 2 more guys here in pickup trucks pulling campers, and they're going to be checking in, and they're going to make it tough for me to get by. And then here comes another one up beside them. I think that's a personal RV. Yeah, they're going to make it a little tough for me to get out. That's a personal RV. Yeah, he's got Texas tags and Lone Star RV thing on his trailer. Anyway, back to what I was saying now. Yeah, just doing that through the app and all that, man, just really irritates me. So, but you know, we're finishing the year out good. We got this run down to Houston. It's paid pretty good. The weather up in Indiana was still cold. And going up, I run into some snow in northern Kentucky before you get to Cincinnati. But I got out of it, and over in Indiana it was just cold. The roads were all good. And then last Chicago it cleared up, and then like I said, the temperature just kept rising. By the time I got down here last night, I had to roll the AC on to sleep. I could have probably made it down here and delivered yesterday, but I had a bad migraine and I stopped and took like a 3-hour nap. So I wasn't in no hurry. I still got down here at like 6 or 7 last night. So I had plenty of time off, I rested, I feel great today. So we'll get down here, we'll get these vans, get on the road, and then let's just drive it, and we should be able to deliver and be home tomorrow. And then, like I said, we'll be off for New Year's, do some stuff. I went around everywhere this morning because it's time to change the transmission filter on this truck from where we had the new transmission put in. And my little light's blinking over there, and it's telling me to change, you know, it's time to do the maintenance on the transmission, which at $75,000 they said change the filter, and at $150,000 change the filter and the fluid. But it's got that Transcend fluid in it, which is expensive as crap, but it's supposed to be really good. Anyway, so I went, there's nothing around here that sells the Allison brand, so Wix cross-referenced it, O'Reilly's has it. Called one, they said they don't have it, said it was at the other one. I had a headache last night, so I didn't go get it. So I disconnected from the trailer this morning because I couldn't deliver till 9. So I went over there to get it. They couldn't find it. So I went down to Napa. Now this is Napa Distribution Center. And they didn't have the filter, didn't have my fuel water separator, didn't have a fuel filter, or an air filter. Nothing in stock. So either on the way down to get the I'd probably rather do it after I get the vans, but at some point in time coming up, I'm going to try to find a filter and change it. If not, I'll just wait until I get home and order it and let it come in and do all that. So, but I'd really like to go ahead and get it changed. But if I don't. Hopefully it'll be all right. So, took both my trailers. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to check them in back there. We just got them out of the parking lot. But so I'm gonna jump off here and wait on them to get done, and then we're gonna head to Freeport. Like I said, just wanted to jump on here and tell you that according to this woman, manufacturers are shutting down for 6 weeks.